I am picking number 28 for the Golden State Warriors, the team that we're all going to be watching here in about 15 minutes. So I think we all kind of know what they are. Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, and pretty soon Jordan Poole. So they have a pretty big salary. So they're looking for people that can be cheap, reliable depth, immediate impact kind of role players that fit into this system that they want to play. And there's a number of guys that are kind of in that wing that I have, the wing category that I have written down. But the guy that's the most interesting to me is Wendell Moore from Duke. I think that he is another player that was a former McDonald's All-American. He's a guy that really shot it this year. And if you believe in the shot, I think it was at 41% he ended for the whole season. He was a playmaker. He's got a long wingspan. He can kind of fit into that versatile mold that makes sense in the NBA. There's a lot of options that you can go here. I like Wendell Moore the most out of all of them. Jeremy, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Wendell is one of the players I'm really excited about in this draft, actually. I think he's the rare, underrated Duke guy, if that's fair to say. I just, for whatever reason, and I think partially because there was so much star power in their team, I think people who paid attention noticed, but he didn't get quite enough credit nationally for what he. I guess he won awards. So maybe that's not true, but maybe in the context of the draft, just sort of what he did to kind of elevate Duke, if you think about the type of player that you need to sort of complement star talent, having a guy like Wendell who, can bring the ball up, he can run a little bit of pick and roll, he can shoot and, knock down an open shot. He's a good passer, really good transition player. He's bigger than you think just physically. He's not super tall, but he's got, a long frame and he has a physical presence defensively. He's going to be able to switch stuff. So I think it's sort of a lesser, what I was talking about a little bit with Dyson Daniels, being able to be a positionless kind of cog alongside stars. Wendell kind of does the same thing to a lesser degree. So I like that pick, particularly for Golden State with, stars in place already.
Ryan, we got about 20 seconds here. When you're drafting and trying to find a way to make it all work under the salary cap or under the luxury tax, how much of a consideration are things like this?
Well, I think for most teams it is, but for Joe Lacob and the Warriors, they just spend, baby. The revenue they bring in is incredible, especially this year going back to the finals. It'd be a very interesting test for the NBA if the Warriors continue to blow the luxury tax and the repeater tax out of the water.